Hi guys, it's Penny Rose Journals. How are you all this morning? I am well. I am just doing some using it up of stuff that I have had for a very long time. I thought I'd bring you along, see if there's anything of interest to you guys. I have these labels. I have had these labels forever. They've probably moved with me twice at least, maybe 3 times. I think I've had them for over 20 years. That's terrible. Anyway, time to get rid of them. These ones are 45 to a page, so there's a lot of little labels in 3 columns. And I thought I might try and make something that I can actually use, rather than have them sit over there on the bookshelf and collect dust for another 20 years. And be something my children have to get rid of when I'm gone. Heaven help us. So I thought I would try doing some stenciling and then maybe just some inking and some stamping and see what happens. I love this stencil. It's a darkroom door stencil. It's probably the only stencil that I actually own from a proper company. I am blessed to have a Cricut, so I cut stencils myself out of old file dividers. So yeah, I have a million stencils, and this is probably the only one that I own from an actual company, and I of course bought it before I got my Cricut. So yeah, and I love it. It's just the perfect size for an A4 sheet. You've got to be happy with that. So anyway, there's tons of tutorials out on YouTube about how to do this. Probably a lot of them are more practiced and more sensible than I am, but you know, I'm what you've got. So, I'm certainly what you've got here. So yeah, I'll just bumble my way through and see what happens, and yeah, you can join me, and I'll see if I can make something that's, you know, at least a bit interesting here. I'm still working on all of those envelopes that we started the other day. I have not finished them, of course. I got excited about other things. I don't know if you're like me. I will watch a YouTube video, Shabby Dabby Doodah or Gail Augustinelli, or you know, whomever I happen to be watching, Louise Sahans, or well, there's a lot of ladies out there, Rachel, Roxy Creations. There's a ton of ladies out there that I watch quite regularly, and yeah, they'll do something and I'm like, ooh, I like that, I must try that. So yeah, I get halfway through a project and, you know, flit off after the next butterfly that comes along. So yeah, I'm not very good at focusing, let's put it that way. Which I guess is why I love this sort of junk journaling, making junk journals, because, you know, I don't have to be precise. I don't have to, you know, conform to any sort of standard, which is excellent because I have no standards. That's a bit rude, isn't it? No, I just don't have enough patience to do things that require exactness. I can't, well, I say I can't sew. I can sew. I just don't sew like a normal person, because, you know, I could not make a clothes to save my life, because I'm always looking for a shortcut. Oh, this is boring. Can we just do it quicker? And of course, when you're, you know, making clothes, that does not work. Also, does not work when you're working with wood, let me tell you. I get on with metal a bit better than I do with wood. Mainly because you can just put a bit more solder in it if there's a gap there. It doesn't work like that with wood. So yes, I am a terrible woodworker. I made a couch out the back of my house out of old pallets, and it's the shoddiest constructed thing you've ever seen, but it does the job. It's actually a very nice day bed. I made all the cushions that go on it, but they're made like big pillows, so that was no drama to do either. Not much to concentrate or worry about. And yeah, it's very comfortable. It's pretty, and I love it. But yeah, it's just made out of a couple of old foam mattresses and some old pillows stuffed in these big cushion cases that I made, and yeah, it's kind of cool. It's very comfy. It's a nice place to sit and read, but yeah, it wouldn't win any awards on construction, that's for sure. I think the only thing that holds it together is gravity. So yeah, I'm definitely not made for precise or exact crafts or jobs or anything. So yeah, so junk journaling suits me fine. You know, the most difficult thing you've got to do in a junk journal is put the signatures in securely, and you know, I can concentrate long enough to get that done. The rest of it, just, you know, go with the flow, do what happens, see where it takes you. I love that. I love that so much. So yeah, I did start out as an acrylic artist. I was a painter. I still have a lot of my art around. I think I've said before, when I found junk journaling, I immediately stopped painting because this was so much more fun, and I could share it with so many more people. And yeah, I actually took a lot of my old canvases and cut them off their frames, and I used them to sew tote bags and make little books for my journals and journal covers and whatnot. It's yeah, I love the recycling sort of aspect of junk journals, reusing, you know, making things, beautiful things out of things that other people would throw out. Yeah, it just really appeals to my soul for some reason. So I am now well known at all the local thrift shops. I think they see me coming and hide things that other people might like. So I've been known to take home like bags of doilies and things. So, but I have put myself on a strict no doily rule now. I went to Adelaide to visit my girlfriend, who I went to primary school with. Can you believe? That was a few years ago. It was her 50th birthday. So I went and visited her, and they have the most amazing junk shops in Adelaide. I've never been to Adelaide until then, and being a Perth girl, yeah, I just had no idea these junk shops were amazing. We don't have shops like that here, not so much anyway. I have, since I've been back though, found a little place that I had a chat with the gentleman there, and he works in a recycling centre. So all the recycling trucks go there and drop off their stuff, and they go through it and, you know, do what they need to do, you know, put all the bottles and cans and whatever else where they need to go. And if anything comes through the recycling centre that I might be interested in, he gives me a call. I love this guy. He's amazing. He found me a suitcase full of old ephemera about a month ago now, I guess. It's just beautiful. It's all from the 1960s. And yeah, it's just lovely. I mean, and it's so interesting to go through. You go through it and just, try and piece together the lives of the people that owned it, because yeah, it's just fascinating. So yeah, that's that was great. That's amazing. I got an old suitcase out of it, so fantastic. I just give, because they have a little shop down there, I give them a few dollars for it, and they hand over a suitcase full of ephemera, and we all are happy. But yes, no doilies. I'm not to buy any more doilies. When I went to Adelaide, I bought, I think, 3 huge tablecloths, like crocheted tablecloths, and I said to myself, I must never buy another doily in my life, at least not until these are gone. So see how long that lasts. Anyway, so there you go. There is a little set of labels. I'll have a look, see what comes off of there. These are some of those envelopes that we started working on the other day, which I have not finished because my attention span is less than that of a goldfish. But isn't that pretty? I like it. I mean, I've seen a lot of ladies do this kind of thing. A lot of them have those very nice sort of number stamps and letter stamps and whatnot. I don't really have any of those. I have a couple that have come with other things. But yeah, I mean, they always look wonderful, you know, labels and whatnot. But yeah, this is actually quite cool. I thought I would try it with some botanicals because I like that kind of thing. And I've done a few more this morning. There's the same fern with a different stencil behind it. I actually like this one a lot better. And then there's this one, which is a maidenhair fern stamp, and the back is just inked in. And the same thing again, different coloured ink, and I did find a little number stamp and put on there because there was not a lot on that label. That's something fun you can do if you do have a blank spot on your label. I try and sort of stamp all over it, but if you have a blank spot, you can pop a little number or name or word or whatnot on there. But aren't they cute? I like them. I'll show you the sticker sheets for those other ones. This one's basically the same as the one I just did on camera, but just had a leaf stencil in the background. I definitely prefer this. I think a busier stencil in the background is better. Not so much white space. And these are the 2 that I just coloured in with the ink daubers. So they're quite pretty as well. I like them. I like them a lot. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you get some use out of your old stickers if you've got any floating around. I have these ones. I have big 4 to a page stickers, and I also have some 12 to a page stickers. So I'm going to get inking and stamping and have a bit more fun. I will let you ladies and gents leave because I'm sure you have lives to get on with. Thank you so much for coming along today. I've really enjoyed having you with me. And yeah, I'll see you again next time. Bye.